It's time to talk about time. 'Cause time is fucking weird all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Time.
Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. Wait, was I saying it? Okay. What year is it?
2023.
How in the crap is that possible?
It's not.
Like, think about it. We are in the year 2023.
Does not seem real.
When I was a little kid, I never even knew the years could go that high.
Right? It seems so far-fetched to think that even the 2000s when we were little.
And the fact that 2000 was 23 years ago.
Right.
I can't.
And that the 90s, things from the 90s are vintage now. Like,
my God.
what?
Talk about being old, man. I wonder if people felt the same way when the 2000s came about the 70s. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that's just a normal feeling.
Right. I'm sure it is. Because as we get older, they say time speeds up as you get older, but it's because we have so many more memories and so many more things that have happened. So it seems faster. Because when you're little, you're just focused on what you're doing in that moment. You're not thinking about all the big responsibilities and all the things you have to do. So yeah, time does move slower when you're smaller. So yeah, when you get older, it's like, where the fuck did the last 10 years go?
I can't even.
Like, how have I been married this long? How do I have children this old? Like, I don't get it. I was just a teenager myself. Like,
I still feel like a teenager sometimes. Oh, yeah. Like, my brain
does.
Such
a child in my mind. Yeah.
It's very...
Always looking for that adultier adult who has their shit together and can...
I don't know anybody on this planet who has their shit together.
That's true.
I don't know one.
Some people may...
pretend.
Yeah. They fake it till they make it, I think. I really think everyone is just fake, just doing what they can to get by. And some people are better with time management, you know, people that maybe are neurotypical and they're able to slow down and focus on what they're doing. Maybe they're not losing track of time as easily, but do you feel like time just flies some days?
Okay, some days yes, some days no. Some days it goes so slow and it's like, how is it only noon? Like, I have been doing all the things and it's only noon. But then some days it's like, holy shit, it's noon?
Right.
Like, what? It's every single day is different.
Yeah.
It literally depends on what I am doing.
And I think that's what, I really think our perception of time, everybody perceives it differently. And that can change from day to day.
It can change minute to minute.
Right.
Like, it's so... I don't know, weird. It's very weird.
I mean, obviously everybody's brain is different, but also our stimuli, what's around us, our environment, and our motion, everything can affect time. So if we're doing something really physical, time is going to go slower because scientifically it makes sense. But everyone perceives it differently. If you're really focused on something, you're like really in it, like all of a sudden, especially if it's something you enjoy, and you're like, oh, like, I'm not thinking about anything else because I'm hyper-focused.
3 hours go by in 1 minute.
You're not aware. You're not paying attention to the clock. You're not thinking about how long it's been.
I think with ADHD, it's more that than the latter. Like, I really do. I think it's more, oh my God, all that time just went by. And I did nothing, essentially. But you did everything.
Yeah. But we hit that hyper-focus on one thing. Or if we're trying to do so many things at once and multitasking, and then our brain's just going wild and we're not even aware of how much time has passed.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. How many times do I stop and actually look at a clock? Nope. If it weren't for my timers, because I set alarms for everything all day long. I've got alarms going off from everything from getting kids to school or a grocery pickup or, you know, I can't do anything without
I set alarms for like times like I know I need to cook supper at this time, so I have to set an alarm for 5:15 to know that I need to stop the things that I'm doing to go cook supper.
A neurodivergent thing, or does everyone have to do that?
Listen, this is going to blow your mind. There are people on this planet that don't have to deal with this. Is that not crazy?
They just wake up and do the things.
They just wake up and they do the things and they just know what time it is.
They don't have that, like, task paralysis or that executive dysfunction. Or
I would love to live one day in those shoes. Just one day, because after that, I want to come back. Right. But
To just go through the day, go through the motions, and not feel like you have to break, every task is broken into a million little tasks.
Like, and you have to prepare to do those tasks, too. Like, it's not just like you sit down and do them. You have to prepare to do them.
And is it just that we overthink more?
Yes, maybe. I'm sure there's big reasons for all of these.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's absolutely insane to me.
And I feel, and I'm sure it's a dopamine thing, I feel like I have to have some kind of reward to get that anticipation is what gets me going. So like, I will get more done in a short amount of time because I know that someone's coming over or I have to be somewhere.
So what's your reward? The fact that someone's there?
The fact that I got it done and I can feel that relief and I can do something more relaxing. Like, well, it depends on who's coming over. If it's you or someone I enjoy being around, then yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Right.
But if it's like having a whole party and...
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I don't think of a reward at the end. I just know I have the tasks. They need to be done by a certain time. And if they're not done, it's almost like you failed.
Yeah, I get that too. Like, that sense of like guilt and remorse. Yeah. Like, I'm not good enough. I didn't do enough in this amount of time.
Even though it was 4 hours and you did so much stuff.
Do you ever
4 hours.
I know you're a list maker too, but do you ever like write down the things you've already done for the day
just to check them off?
To check them off,
just so you have the gratification.
And that's that that satisfaction that like it sets it off, and you're like, oh, look at that, I feel good because I got all that done.
Right. Okay.
I feel like I did nothing, but I actually fed the dogs and I flipped the laundry and I did this and I did that and I fed the kids and I did more than I realized in the last hour.
Right. But still, it never feels like it's enough. We hit the table. Sorry. It still feels like it's never enough.
Right.
Like, I still feel like I could have gotten 20 more things done, even though it's been 4 hours and I got 10 things done, which is more than enough.
And I've even, like, when I feel like my time management just sucks and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not using my time right.
I feel like that every day.
I will sit down and write, like, a daily, like, oh, I say I woke up at 6. I did this at 6. I did this at 6:30. I will write down what I do in those times
so you
to look back on it.
You write it down after you do it?
Yeah, like as I'm doing it. Like I'll write myself a schedule as I'm doing it so that I never actually follow it.
Oh,
but like
I was like, so do you go by it again the next day?
Or that's the goal.
Oh, but you never do?
To give myself some structure.
Never thought of that.
But really it's just another reward thing. Like look at what all you did. You really did actually do things. And those times you thought you were spaced out or those times you didn't feel like you were doing anything or you were on autopilot. So I go on autopilot a lot.
I go on autopilot a lot too. A lot.
Where I'm like, how did I get here?
But it's only when I'm alone. Like if I'm with the kids or something, I don't. It's like when I'm doing my things, it's like the responses and the things I do outside
a lot of routine
of my
things. And I think that's because our minds wander. We wander. We're distracted thinking about other things. And maybe, I don't know, muscle memory, whatever. We're doing things that we're used to doing while thinking about other things. So our mind is with those other things.
Right.
So we may not even realize we just did all the, just cooked dinner. Oops, how did I do that? Is that even safe? Like, I had the gas stove on.
Obviously, it was safe. You got her done. The brains have not failed us yet, so let's not down them yet.
If anything, they make us probably more productive than most people. One, we have to try harder.
Yeah.
But two, we do a lot. Like, we don't give ourselves enough credit. And then, that comes back to just being overachievers, maybe, Like,
but I don't feel like an overachiever. Like, I do not ever feel like I
But do you feel like
anything.
When you're relaxing, do you feel guilty?
What is relaxing?
Right.
The definition, please. Because I don't.
To actually sit down and, like, watch a show and relax?
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, it is very rare, and I have to, like, literally time it out.
Yep. Like I can take a nap, sometimes I have to. But I will set that timer, and I won't let myself sleep longer than that 10, 20 minutes. Right. Because I have to get back at it, Like, oh, what happens if I sit down and relax? I mean, nothing. I mean, we deserve to relax, but...
To me, it's not necessarily... I can't sit down and relax because my brain is not there.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Me and my husband watch TV shows. Just a few. But it's kind of rare.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, but it is. But it's very hard to just sit there and, like, get my mind off of everything I need to do or I didn't do or I want to do or... it's coming up next week or next month, or I need to clean or anything.
Just a constant list of tasks in our head, but it's
Right.
not a list. It's like a clusterfuck. It's like confetti, you know, like
all over your
and
brain.
then it comes down to prioritizing and what's most important and what do I do first.
But then I can start watching that show, and after I can get my brain to calm down, I am in that show.
Yeah.
I am inside that TV show with them,
just like reading
all
a
the
book. You see the whole story in your head.
And then the show ends, and you're like, that was an hour?
Yeah.
Like, that feels like 4 minutes ago.
Yeah. Once we finally do kick it into like focus and relaxation and drown out all the other stimuli.
It goes by so fast.
And maybe a lot of it is being a mom, that a lot is put on moms in general, but I think our brains are just so busy. It's just
I think our brains are just weird.
So out of whack.
So, okay, so here's another question. So say you drive to another state. You and your husband, you're driving to another state. That drive there takes so long. I mean, it could be a state right next to you and it's 3 hours away. But that drive is the most longest whatever drive. It's so daunting, and we live amongst cornfields, and that's all you see is cornfield, beanfield, wheat field, deer, nothing else. So, but then you have your trip, you have your little vacation, you know, whatever, and on your drive home, it is the fastest drive in the world. Like, how is it? How can it not be the same amount of time? It's not, though.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not.
And normally I would say, you know, it's your stimuli, it's what you're seeing, it's what's your environment. But if you're taking the same drive
exactly
there
same
and back,
route, the drive homes are so fast.
And then, okay, so do you anticipate, like, you get excited to go home and relax and be done? So
but I'm also not excited to drive there.
Right.
Like, let me twinkle my nose and be there. Hell yeah. But like the drives, I don't like the drives. They're so, there's nothing to look at. We've looked at it for 35 years. Like, I'm done looking at the cornfields. So there's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, that drive home is always like, oh my, we've been driving 3 hours. We're in our driveway. How is that possible?
And see, I've
been like that since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Like a little kid. Like, drive homes are so much faster than drives there. It doesn't even matter if it's to the local Walmart. Like, the drive home, it's like you blinked and you're home. The drive there is like, man, I guess because you dread I dread the Walmart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's that one.
Sure.
But I don't dread the vacation.
Right.
I'm excited for the vacation.
So maybe the excitement makes it go slower because you're, I don't know.
Anticipating?
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that would make sense. Like, you're ready to get there, so it's going to go slower because you're thinking probably because you're focused on where you're going and what you're doing, and going home is just a relaxed thing where you're like not thinking about it as much, so the time goes quicker because you're maybe
possibly,
I don't know. I feel like time does go faster when you're distracted by other things. Like, if we're taking a trip somewhere and we have music going and we're singing and we're having a good time, it goes by so much quicker than if we're grumpy and nobody's eaten and we're just trying to get there.
So, like,
then it drags.
Happiness equals fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Okay.
That's what I think.
That's where that comes from, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I really do. I really think our internal clock
that.
speeds up when we're, especially with ADHD, our internal clock speeds up when we're getting that excitement, anticipation, or when we're like, when there's a lot going on and we're even not always good. You know, say we're trying to multitask and trying to feed the kids and trying to clean up a mess and trying to finish this or that. Time may go faster because we're not in the moment. We're not focusing on one thing. They say to like slow time down to work in your favor. You have to be present and pay attention to the one task at hand and give it your all. How? Yeah, how?
Please tell me how. Give me the rule book on that because I would love to learn.
Right? And actually, I try, like...
I don't think I would love to learn. Like,
could you imagine having... I don't think I could have a quiet brain. It wouldn't feel like me, you know?
No, I would like to try it. Like,
maybe for little breaks.
Let me take a sample of that.
A little mental vacation.
Just give me a day.
Yeah, I would not be able to be as... I feel like I'm fairly responsible. I know I have to try very hard to be, but I feel like if I was too quiet in my brain for too long, I would get nothing done. I would not be... It would be worse.
Yeah, I don't... Or, you never know. You could get all the things done and never have to think about this. So,
maybe.
Like, we really don't know how the other half is.
Exactly.
You know? And there could even be another half of people out there that perceive it even differently.
Yeah.
Like, some people don't think of it. Some people are like
some
us,
people
and
may
some
wake
people...
up and feel like every day drags. I mean, I guess people with depression probably do.
Yeah.
You know, a
I've been
totally
there,
different
yeah.
side of,
It's like the day took
when you don't have
3
a lot to
years.
look forward
Yeah,
to, or you're
true.
feeling lonely, or you're feeling isolated, or you just
Right.
can't get your light back. Yeah, I would guess the days would probably go slower.
Right.
Whereas for us, we're usually just kind of high energy and all over the place and one thing to the next. So time probably does go faster for us because we're not stopping to look at the clock. We're not. So yeah,
I don't remember the last time I looked at a clock.
other than my alarms going off to remind
Yeah.
me I have to be somewhere or do
Right.
something, I'm not aware of time. Time blindness is a major thing for me. And I don't know if do you struggle with getting places on time? Either you're too early or you're running behind.
Well,
or,
it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Like, it's never on time. It's like I show up 30 minutes early and now I'm anxious because I'm in the parking lot and I'm the only one
Yep.
there. Or
I do that a lot.
I'm 20 minutes late and it's like, why can't I get my shit together and just get there at the time? Like, it's not
because I
a big
misjudge
deal.
a lot how long it's going to take me to do things. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, it'll take me 15 minutes to shower, 20 minutes to get everybody's
I do
stuff
the
together.
same thing.
And I'll plan ahead. I'll cushion my time, my alarms, my timers, and then I'm either half an hour ahead of schedule or I'm rushing out the door yelling at everybody to get their stuff together because I misjudged the time. Or I got caught in a side quest,
A side quest?
and I decided to scrub the dirt off someone's shoes at 7:55 in the morning instead of...
And then
I do
everyone's
get
late
sidetracked
I
easily.
do the same thing too. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I'll be walking through my kitchen and be like, oh, I need to paint that right there. I've got to paint that little chip in that wall that's been there for 3 years. Well, not 3 years, but it's been there for a while. I'm going to go paint that right now. And it's like, time to walk out the door.
But when you're done with that, do you feel like you wasted your time?
No, because I don't feel like any time is really wasted.
That's true. Anytime you're being productive in any way, or even if you're just relaxing or doing something that makes you happy, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If it's important in that moment, your time is not wasted by any means. So, yeah, we may feel guilty sometimes.
Yeah, definitely feel guilty because I'm not doing what I should be doing in, air quotes.
Right.
But
who's to say what we should be doing? Especially if we're getting something done that needed to be done. Should I really have been scrubbing that or cleaning that or doing that in the last minute when I could have gotten everybody there on time and I could have made our day a little bit easier? But
you could have painted that wall at a different time.
Right.
But you don't.
But would I have? No.
But you don't even think about that because you see it in that moment, and that is when you have to do it. It's like, it's insane.
When it's on your mind and it's right there. Because when things are out of sight and out of mind. Yeah. And also, like, if I have 10 minutes left and I feel like I have a space of, like, extra time, I feel more challenged. Like, ooh, what can I do in that 10 minutes? Can I get it done before my alarm goes off to actually walk out the door?
See, I don't do that.
Oh,
if I do that, I will get angry because I will not get that thing done, and then I'll never go back to it.
Yeah.
I won't go back to it. So, no, I can't.
That frustration of leaving the project.
Cannot.
Oh, yeah, when I can't get it done, I'm frustrated.
Exactly. So I could not take those 10 minutes and do that. There's absolutely no way I could do that.
Yeah. And sometimes it's stupid things like I'll decide I'm going to go through stickers of all things, or I'm going to play with crystals and pick out ones that I want for this or that. And I'm like, why did I just spend time? And then I start feeling the guilt again. Like, why did I just waste time doing something that did not matter when I'm trying to get out the door, or like, everybody's ready. We could have made it out. And we usually do. We do make it out on time almost every day.
Right.
But we could have had a much easier, smoother process had I not gotten myself lost in
the stickers.
Lost in the sauce of the stickers. But yeah, the guilt does get me.
I also feel guilty, like, when they want the attention and I'm trying to give it to my business or my something else, and in that moment they want it and I don't, because if I stop, I know if I stop,
as soon as your attention comes away from that,
I will not get back into it. And it's like, I just have to finish this little thing, and then I stop, and then I go. But
and then we feel
so
frustrated because we can't finish the task.
Yes.
But then we feel guilty for not.
It's such a...
Yeah. And I think a lot of that is struggles with working from home, just as people who work outside of the home feel guilty for not being home. we're here and sometimes still can't give that attention. It's hard. Either way you look at it, we're going to feel guilt in some way. So we just have to.
I think pretty much everybody feels guilty for some reason. Like it could be, excuse me, you're not giving the husband the attention. You're not giving the animals the attention. You're not giving the kids the attention.
Balancing
you're not
everything.
Giving your friends the attention. But then you go back to time. There's not enough time.
Yeah.
Like how is there time for everything? Yeah, you can
make all the lists and set all the timers and try to prioritize and try to time manage, and it just never feels like enough. It never feels like there is room for everything in the day. Do you ever go to bed and feel fully accomplished, like everything is caught up and you can just breathe?
Very rarely. I mean, I have before. Like, my house is clean, my laundry's done, my kids are good, we had a great day. Like, very rarely I will, but it's more often not. Yeah. You know, yeah.
And I feel like in today's society, almost anyone who is trying to juggle family, work, everything, I feel like we all feel that way, at least to a certain...
So, wouldn't people back in the day feel this way too, or was it just not as recognized?
Like, I honestly feel like technology has a big role in that. Like,
to live in another time.
Yeah, I could go on about technology, but I do feel like, back in the day when it was just TVs or radios, it was more scheduled. It wasn't hours of screens. And you weren't working through
most of the
screens.
Women were at home all day and didn't have a business or only,
Right. Their homework was their work. I
feel like they had their shit together, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure that I feel, as a person with ADHD, I feel like it's okay to say this, but I do feel like ADHD has gotten a lot more, it's a lot more common now with all the technological advances, because we are expected to have our attention on so many things. Work emails. Everything is sent through digital now. Everything's an instant reply. It's an instant. Everything is grabbing our attention at all times.
TikTok. Right. Just the quickness
of
the TikTok.
I can't. I have to take week breaks from it because I can't.
I read this thing about how TikTok could essentially not cause ADHD, but make it progress, like make it worse.
Because it's a constant quick flip, seeing different things. Your brain's going from one thing to the next, and it's expecting that instant. Yeah.
And it causes in your daily life. You want
way back when was the dad texting the mom from work saying, "I'm on my way home. What are we having for dinner?" Blah 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 blah. Was the kid texting the mom from school saying, "I need this. I forgot this." No, we didn't have that constant flow of incoming information through technology that was just is someone going to call? Is someone going to... Yeah, we had landlines, but if you're not home, you don't answer. If you're not... You're not worrying about...
Kids come home when the street lights come on. Those were my rules. I mean, those lights come on.
Yeah, I know people would have spent time reading or maybe watching a TV show or listening to... there's always been some form of...
words,
external,
need.
Like everybody has. I'm sure that back before TVs, people would sit and listen to the radio or, a CB radio, and they'd talk to people. So there's always been something where you've got some form of communication, or you sit and talk on the phone for hours,
but it's
like
not
when we were younger.
Such readily available,
right?
As
it's
the quick
not
messages.
Constant, different sources of
right.
Right. So I think so much is coming at us right now that it's almost impossible to not at least feel like you're a little attention deficit.
Right.
Feel like almost everyone to a certain point feels that way sometimes. There's just so much coming at us every day from so many different directions.
So what you're saying,
you have to keep up in this world.
So what you're saying is the technology that we have today is what essentially causes a lot of the deficit disorders, the ADHDs.
I really think I don't know that it causes it so much, but those of us who are prone to being easily distracted and impulsive and easily stressed out, it intensifies it.
You could just have a little bit of it. And I think most people do. I don't know anybody who doesn't have a little bit of it. But then that stuff just makes it worse and worse and worse. Yeah. I mean, I can see that, definitely. Yeah.
Because, I'm sure people still forgot their keys at home now and then back back in the day, or
Right.
couldn't find their favorite hat or whatever. But
Favorite hat.
they would just think, oh, I forgot my keys. I better run back inside. Whereas now it's like, oh, I got a text, or somebody's calling, or, oh, yeah, I got to get my keys, but I also got to remember to, check this and check that. And it's just so many, you can't just like hone in on one thought because there's so many different distractions. And I feel like when I get really overwhelmed with like, especially tasks, like when I have so many tasks to do and there's so many distractions, I will shut my phone off. It's hard to do, especially with having business communication and stuff like that. I will shut it off, or I will put it on a charger in a different room, and I will walk away from it, and I will look at my list, and I will just pick one to start with. If I'm feeling like overloaded, overwhelmed, like where do I start? How do I prioritize? Sometimes I will pick the hardest task first and get that out of the way, and then it kind of inspires me to keep going.
Everything else gets easier and easier.
It just gets easier from there. Or if I tell myself, set a 5-minute timer. You can put 5 minutes into this daunting task. 5 minutes.
Okay, is it not amazing what you can get done in those 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah. When I've got a timer set, it's like that adrenaline or something.
Like the whole house can get miraculously, beautifully clean.
Oh, yeah. When I know there's like, if time is pressing, I get the best.
But then the next day, it will take you all day to do the same thing. How, like, that timer.
I really feel like,
golden.
Yeah. I need deadlines. I need timers set. I need to know when something's due. It helps me a lot. I think that's why I did so well in school, and as an adult being in charge of my own routine, it's a little harder. Right. So if I know I've got to get this order out by then, or I've got to get this appointment made by then, I'll get it done. It might be last minute, but I will get it done on time. And I do my best work in the last minute. My college papers, high school papers, sometimes the night before, but they were golden. They were good. Good quality at 2 a.m., baby. Night owl, too. I mean...
Okay. So I have a thing. Okay. So we talked about how, like, it's 2023, right?
Right.
So that was so long ago, right? That was so long ago. But it also feels like it was yesterday.
Right.
Like, seriously. I still feel
because time is an illusion.
Obviously, 2023 wasn't yesterday. Like, 2000 was yesterday. I think I said that backwards. But 2000 was yesterday. But then something I did last week can feel like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't
literally,
explain that.
I haven't been to your house in a week, and I literally feel like I have not been here for months.
Yeah.
Even though it's been literally 7 days.
Yeah. And again, for me personally, I feel like it's the things I look forward to seeing you.
Right.
I love to hang out with you and see your face. So that week will feel like a long time because I look forward to it. Like, why is that when you look forward to something, sometimes it seems like it takes forever?
But then sometimes it goes so fast. I don't think it matters. I literally think it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. It's probably just in that moment what we're thinking, what we're doing.
It's the way the wind is blowing that day, and that's what's going to happen. It's absolutely
such is life.
Confusing.
Everything is that way, I guess. I mean, the way we perceive everything, it's really pretty much everything's subjective. Not just time. Is the world even real?
Oh my gosh, we're not going to get into that today.
I can spiral easily. And I can dissociate so easily.
I can dissociate on cue.
Yeah.
Give me 10 seconds and a white wall and I'm out.
Yeah.
Or not even a white wall, just something to look at.
Yeah, anything to, zone
and
out.
I'm gone.
And I know a lot of my time probably gets lost doing that. I don't realize it. I'm zoned out. I will stare at something and get caught up in my thoughts.
Because I know if I stop, I will do that, and then I won't get the things done that at least I know I need to get done that day. The simple little things. Mailing the packages, the business, whatever. But, yeah.
Mine is I will realize, oh my gosh, I just spent 30 minutes reading about ancient civilizations or the best things to do with a pet hermit crab, or whatever it is I'm focused on. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just lost a half an hour.
I can do that too, but I kind of schedule those.
Oh, that's good.
Like right before bed.
Like how some people schedule their cries.
I've never done that one before, but that's really smart. Like when you need that good cry. Oh my God, that's a really good idea. But anyway, no, I schedule mine. I'll even write down, I need to look up this, and this.
Yeah, I do
and,
that.
Right before I go to bed, I'll give myself, 30, 45 minutes. And I will, allow myself to literally go down the hole rabbit hole, by the way. Rabbit hole. And, and then I'll go to bed. Yeah. And I'm fine. I make sure I have time for that.
So much better after I've really gotten into a good rabbit hole. That's when I do my best spiraling, is at late at night.
So what do you do with that research that you just spend all the time on?
I keep it right up in here to pull out at random times.
Are you like a Sheldon Cooper? Like, do you have...
No, not quite.
I mean, that would be so cool.
It's not organized. It's not, you know how some really... I have a high IQ, I guess. It's like 135.
I don't.
Have you ever taken a test?
No, and I don't want to.
I bet you it's higher than you think.
I bet it's not. You
but
give me too much credit.
My thing is like, what am I actually doing with all that knowledge? I can't...
But you have it. Do you know how awesome it would be to come up in a conversation about like ancient civilizations, and you'd be like, "Hey, guess what? This is what it is." Because you know.
My problem is the thoughts are there, but putting them into words and make them make sense to other people. Because being an Aquarius, I'm a fucking weirdo. Anyway,
we're all weirdos, though.
True. Everybody's weird in their own way. Weird is subjective. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could bring it out at random times, and some people would look at me like, what the fuck? But other people who get it. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk about the weather. I want to talk about fucking aliens and weird shit. Like,
weird stuff.
But yeah, there's a lot of info in there, but I don't know that it's organized enough to utilize. You know? Like,
I feel like you'll use it, and the one time in your whole life that you'll use it, you'll be like, damn, I'm a badass. Just because you knew it. Like, they're so, like, really...
But does it matter if no one else gets it and if no one else cares?
I'll get it, okay? You can just tell me about it and I'll get it and we'll chuckle along and be jolly about it.
Right. But yeah, I feel like I like having all that info up there, but sometimes I do feel like it's about to pop. You know, like any given moment, all that information is just going to like either explode or implode. And my brain's just going to be a big ball of mush.
That's a little dramatic, but I mean, I guess I understand.
You ever feel like your brain's going to explode out of your head?
I've never thought that in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I feel like I've been so anxious that, like, my head was going to pop off.
But sometimes my anxiety truly stems from too much information or too much stimuli. Being overstimulated, too many things going at once.
So you use your time to look up the things to make you anxious about the things. It's like a loop. Like we're all doomed.
No, I mean more like, okay, say I'm focused on this, but this is happening. I'm, too many things I'm thinking about at once, I guess. Too many thoughts in general. Yeah, I think it's the thoughts, the pressure of all the thoughts at once. And that's why, sometimes I need my ADHD meds.
Good for you. I don't have them, and that's okay.
It does slow things down just for a little while. But, I've survived without them, too. I've survived without them, so I know it's possible. But I do feel like a lot more people need them now. A lot more people need that diagnosis to help them cope in this world. Because time is going too fast. There's too much going on. There's too much expected out of us as humans.
Too. Like, everything changes every single day.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, exactly.
You can't keep up. Exactly.
Only if you can keep up. Nobody can really keep up. But yeah, back in hunter-gatherer days, all you had to worry about was food and shelter and keeping your family safe. And, like, those are the basic survival. Like, we have to do all that. Plus, all the other threats and, like, everything else. Like, worrying about if your computer is going to get hacked or your identity is going to get stolen or if somebody's going to bully you on the internet or, they didn't have to worry about all that back then.
You're stressing me out. With all the things I have to worry about, I was not thinking about.
No wonder everybody's so fucking stressed nowadays. There's just so much going on all the time.
Anxiety.
And time is, it's not real because it is exactly what we perceive in this moment. That is all it is. It is just, it's memories, it's thoughts. It's just a measurement that was made up by man. So, I mean, overall, quick summary, time's fucking weird.
The end, goodbye.
Fucking weird.
It's all weird. We all struggle.
Yeah.
We're all doing our best.
Exactly. Everybody's doing what they can.
Literally just, it's there.
Yeah.
We don't go by it no more. We should stop going by it completely. We should stop calling it time.
There's actually, I think it's in Norway. There's an area of Norway where like the sun doesn't set certain times of the year. So they're actually trying to become the first time-free zone. They like want to do away with the perception of time.
Oh my gosh, can we go?
They said it's nothing to like 2 a.m. see somebody mowing their lawn or kids playing outside because the sun never sets during those months. So To them, it's just part of the day. So they want to utilize their 24 hours the best they can in whatever way they want to.
Right.
So they're trying, they're trying to become the first.
That is quite interesting.
That's something I read. I don't know.
There is your fun fact of the day. Possible fact. Possible fact of the day. Just something we read.
Speaking of fun facts, I think that might be what our next episode's on.
It just might be.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, well, we hope you loved it, and we hope you keep listening. If you need to contact us, our email address is
onlyifyoucankeepup@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
bye.